Hey y'all, welcome aboard the Inside Express. My name is Mike Wells. Merry Christmas. So, this is the practice for returning. During the course of the week, if you've checked out the shorts, I have defined each one of the terms for staying home for the holidays as it pertains to you. We've defined holiday, we've defined home, we've defined staying. And I also oriented us to returning. This video is all about guiding through the 2-minute practice of returning. So, as a recap, this is all about checking in with yourself using the 3 pauses, putting alarms in your phone for 10, 1, and 4, possibly 7 if you've missed the earliest one. When the alarm goes off, you spend 2 minutes with a timer focused on your breath. And then the one prompt is about checking your mental, physical, and emotional self as you are focused on that breath. And then at the end of the 2 minutes, asking yourself whether you want to return to the thing you were doing when the alarm went off, or if you want to shift toward doing something else. All right. So we're going to get a sense of that 2 minutes. I'm going to start. I'm going to let you know when to start. And then I will actually use my voice to guide through. Normally, you wouldn't have a guide. You would just be in those 2 minutes. I like in my practices to not have music, to not have as much sound being made as possible so that your curiosity can stay with the happenings inside of you. But for this, I will guide. All right. So I will count us in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that 2 minutes has started. Bring your curiosity to your breath. How fast or slow? How deep or shallow? How warm or cool? How loud or quiet? Bringing your attention to your breath brings you closer to the present, as you do not breathe in the past or the future. You breathe right here, right now. Focusing on your breath also gives your mind something to do as you get curious about what you're noticing in your mind, what thoughts, images, calculations are happening in your body, what sensations, what reflexes, what reactions are happening in your emotions, what feelings are showing up, which direction are they flowing, how intense or subtle are they. Staying with that breath, not losing that breath. We're coming up on the last 15 seconds. 15. 5, 3, 2, 1. Now, as you stay with that breath, once the 2 minutes is up, check in with yourself. Do I want to do what I was doing before? You check in with yourself to see what your experience is of what you are doing, who you are paying attention to, what you are paying attention to. And if it feels good, if it feels healthy, then you return. You might even return in the same way that you were there before. But if you have something that's shown up that needs to be tended to, whether your body needs a drink or to go to the bathroom or to rest, whether your mind needs some soothing and centering, whether your emotions need regulation, needs connection, needs isolation, then you shift. You might even be returning to the same thing that you were doing or the same person that you were interacting with, but you might return in a different way. I recognize that the way that I was speaking before was this. What I was feeling in this interaction was that. So let me shift how I re-engage. And that's what this practice is all about. Returning so that you can stay home and be home for your holiday. All right. That's what I have for y'all. This is Mike Wells and the Insight Express. Until next time, take care of yourself.